Hey folks, I'm the Bastard, and this time around we are yet again let's playing Ultima 8. And with me I have
Crowley 9.
as usual, and this time around we are going to watch an execution, an upcoming execution. I mean,
Yeah,
wow,
we-
that's just freaking awesome.
Yeah, we just between the videos just whacked Devon until strength and dexterity went up to the maximum, which is 25.
Yeah, you really do want to do that at first, since it might be a little slow, gaining little experience in this game. Well, not really that slow, but it will help you a lot when you have your max statuses from the beginning with, since enemies might kill you a bit fast, especially this certain kind of enemies. Like they don't do that from the beginning with, even if you have your maximum statuses.
Yeah, and in those barrels we had a dagger, the first weapon, a keyring, and a scroll, and here's the execution starting up.
Yes, the old lady is really sad because of her husband being executed. If I do recall right, she's... Holy crap, what is that?
Oh, you mean Devon walking on water?
Yeah, it's topical now. Devon is freaking Jesus.
Yeah, it's the game is being a bit weird since we started fighting with Devon, and now he's just going to follow us around in this area, and yeah, apparently he cannot drown.
Yeah, he's a freaking Jesus, can't you see? Oh well, that lady with the axe, she's actually, unlike other guards in this game, she's actually quite nice, unless you're not being too mean with her. Funny thing about this game is, you really do want to consider what do you say to people in this game, since they might get quite mad at you.
Yeah, and even more so, you really want to be careful about stealing things or attacking innocent people, at least within the town, since, well, there's a... let's just say...
A knight in a shining armor which likes to implode us, literally.
Yeah. Although the guards are okay, they'll just fight back by themselves, and if you can survive it, it's a reasonable way to make money to just kill the guards and loot their corpses.
Yeah, unfortunately you really can't steal their weapons. I mean, it would be awesome to get that kind of halberd for your use.
Yeah, you can't even really find that kind of halberd anywhere in the game. So you can
but you
find-
can have the axe.
Yeah, you can find that the blade and the pole separately, but there's no way to put them together.
Yeah, that is kinda odd.
Yeah.
I don't know
Also-
why they did that, but well, it's cool to have useless stuff like that around the game.
Well, I suppose it has to do with the limited amount of animation. I mean, the game only has one-handed weapons.
Yes,
if we-
that is quite true, but they could have made animations for more weapons, but I guess our little lore critics got a little lazy in there. That card doesn't mind at all if we are stealing the guardhouse's stuff.
And here I'm moving around clothes, since the game really likes to hide items behind, under other objects.
Yes, that is quite true.
Yeah. Also, at that gate we went through to get into the town itself, it's closed until the execution is over. So
Yes, that is
you
quite
have
true.
watch.
So basically, it is a part of the game story. You can't
Yeah.
just come in town at first and steal everyone's stuff and come back.
Okay,
to
there's
that-
a leather armor on the table which we nab, and a guard log which basically is to tell the player about how the local time measuring goes. There's 6 periods of time, and
Yes,
and
and
there's
more
an
exploding
chest.
boxes as usual. I mean, seriously, how do they? What are they thinking? I mean, seriously, they are like putting those explosions into their boxes. Who does that?
I don't know. Thing the game likes to do a lot, much more so than any previous Ultima, is to use traps of different kinds. It's especially be seeing much more of them into dungeons.
Yes, there are quite many traps and zombies and skeletons and of course bats. And
There in the upper right corner you could see for a glimpse that apparently the local queen or whatever decided to go and have a nap right after the execution.
yes, depending on what time do you have, what time, there's different time batteries in this game. There's like day, night, and stuff like that. Depending on what time you're at, the people in this game are doing different things.
And that key under the pillow was another example of the game hiding stuff.
Yes, it does that a lot.
Yeah, and also if you try to rush into the lady's bedroom, she'll get really annoyed and she will kill you with lightning.
Yeah, nothing else than with the lightning. I mean, it clearly shouldn't hurt that much.
And the local currency in this game is Obsidian coins.
Yes. You know,
That's
the
right.
obsidian coins, they make me think of some sort of a seashells for some reason. I don't know why.
Well, it's not really all that odd. I mean, seashells have been used as a precious commodity.
Yeah, in some local town of Jamaica.
Yeah, so more in the Pacific Ocean maybe, but I think it's a nice little touch that they don't really use precious metals by itself, but something like that.
Yes, it's quite unique gimmick in this game. At least the name of those coins, they doesn't sound retarded like Flutter or something like that.
So I'm just running around looking for more coins to steal. And that southern town. Oh, okay, that. Well, that platform which started floating and glittering as we got close to it, it's a teleporter, and we'll get something which allows us to teleport to
In there a little later. Yes. It comes quite handy in this game. What's
Yeah,
Ron
and
did?
here,
Thank you for warning. It comes quite handy later on in the game to have the teleportation system, especially if you get stuck into certain dungeons. You should be able to teleport out there quite easy, especially if you're in danger or stuff like that, or just want to move from place to another quickly. So this game is quite generous for being fair in that way.
Yeah, and there are also some places where the teleportation is prevented, so you can't just use it to get out of any tough situation.
Oh yes, you're right about that. I totally forgot.
Here we have, well, grab another bag to just for future to keep our inventory organized. Here we are. Actually, both the lower doors in these guard towers are locked, so we climbed up the wall. There are no lockpicks in this game. It's all just you find a key or go around.
Yeah, find a key or explode.
Nah, you can't blow open doors.
Unfortunately, you can't. But there are always,
Yeah,
well,
there are-
almost always to find a way your way around of certain
yeah,
objects.
there
Not
are
always,
some
of course.
alternatives later.
Hmm?
There are some alternative ways to open doors later in the